We love you, Bass. Everybody give them a round of applause. All right. We got plenty of jokes from Sebastian. All right. We got a wonderful panel of roasters tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of fun at Sebastian's expense. We have one that's not here tonight. He was supposed to be here. It was Sir Kane. Oh, and Obi's not here either. Well, I had told folks that if they didn't show up, we were still going to do the jokes about them anyway, and it'd probably be funnier if they're not here. I just want to say, though, Kane is the smoothest motherfucker on this dais, and that's true even though he's not here. He is so smooth that he's already slept with your girlfriends, your wives, every beautiful woman here. That's all right, Lady Hawk, you say. But all that smooth ladies man stuff, I just want you to know it's front. It's a Don Juan thing. See, Kane is Japaxican, half Japanese, half Mexican. That means that his dick is miniature and stops working after 2 drinks. What you might not know is that Kane, when he's not doing this, he loves to geocache. That's right, he likes to go out in the middle of nowhere and find things that people don't want anymore and don't mind if you have. It's kind of like his recruitment policy for the Horde. We got Lady Hawk here. Lady Hawk, you are looking beautiful. Yeah. Lady Hawk, every time I see you, I think about bondage and discipline, mostly because your hair is 50 Shades of Grey. Oh. Now, those of you who've been around a while know that Lady Hawk has been my friend, she's been my enemy, we've worked together. I hear that the drugs are really helping her to keep those multiple personalities in order. We also have here Squire to Sir Brandon Juju. Now, what can we say about Juju that his choice of nights doesn't already tell us? Mostly that it's naive. Now, but honestly, I'm having trouble coming up with jokes about Juju. I had a whole sheet of them, but then somebody told me right before the show that Juju's not actually Jewish.
A double Jew!
Apparently the nose is a false giveaway. Juju, don't ever go into cocaine. We have Sir Thalen with us tonight on the dais. I've known Thalen longer than I've known anybody in this room.
Sorry.
We go way back to the days.
Really sorry.
We go back to the days of War Dancers. Long before he had his own company, before he was a raider, he and I were War Dancers, Boy Scouts of the Emperor.
From behind.
Which kind of explains why when Crom asked him to write a song about cocksucking, he did it so well. Now, but seriously, Thalen has done things in this game that I can only imagine doing. Kata, for example. Kata, show everybody your best asset, please. No, not your boobs, your tongue. There you go.
Wow.
She's like a love child of Gene Simmons and Jessica Rabbit. She didn't know she was getting up on the dice, too. All right, we've got Escalas here.
The sea is silent.
I met Jerry 10 years ago when he was head of a fighting company that we used to affectionately call Jerry's Kids. And I always thought that was kind of fitting. I mean, just look at him. He looks like one of those kids they put on the telethon. Jerry, I know that ever since that first day, that first handshake, I've been looking for a cure too. O'Banion could not be with us here tonight.
Why am I not surprised?
All right. O'Banion, he's not here with us tonight, but he is undoubtedly the moral compass of the wetlands.
Yeah.
Too bad, none of you motherfuckers know how to use a compass. Now, O'Banion, he's got real courage. He's the guy that'll say what needs to be said even if you don't want to hear it. I mean, he's got a real set of balls. Unfortunately, they're on his chin and they belong to Crom.
You're welcome.
Alright. And if you take a TV star, a child TV star, soak them in 35 years of vodka, and you get taken. An aged Eddie Munster. Actually, after a day on the field, aged Munster is a really good description. Soft, brown, pungent aroma. Tatum, what the fuck were we thinking letting you up here? I didn't think we allowed Mexicans up on the dais.
Last name's Mandel.
Well, I know about Kane. He was supposed to be here, but he's half Japanese, so he gets the exception because we dropped the bomb on him. But Tatum is Sebastian's best friend, which just goes to show how hard up Sebastian is for friends.
He's enemies.
Now, before I begin my jokes about Sebastian, I just want to say I'm kind of appalled about the things that I've heard about Sebastian. And not tonight, because I'm the first guy that's been up here. Nobody else is talking. I'm just talking about it in general. Over the last couple of weeks, people have been sending me stuff about him. You guys are mean. I mean, I kind of don't want to tempt the gods. You know, making fun of Sebastian. I don't want to tempt the gods. Because I look at him and I think, there but for the grace of God go I. I don't want the gods turning me into an old, raggedy, shambling mound, shambling across the field that I used to rule over. Well, he used to rule, right? I just don't think it doesn't behoove me to do that. But I do want to say, for the last couple of years, you've really grown. I mean, you married Talin, made an honest woman out of her. How did you get that with the Mexican?
Have you seen her go shopping?
I guess living in swamp country, you need to know that whatever woman you got, you know how to swim. I met Bass back in 2004. By 2005, we were fast friends. By sabbatical 2, he'd become my right-hand man, which is a really good thing, because some of the women I touched, my hand needed a stun double. John is 32, and he recently went to a back specialist, told him he had the body of a 30-year-old, but the back of a 60-year-old. It's like he's in a fucked up version of Freaky Friday with Red Hawk. I just think about that, Lady Hawk. All right, enough from me. I want to bring up our first roaster, who's not here. He's Kane, so somebody else is going to have to step up. Juju.
You're an owl before V8.
Oh, jeez. I still think that's supposed to be the
It probably should
I'm
be.
really expecting.
Oh, yes,
Because it's nasty.
My wife says I should apologize to everybody, but I don't think so.
You're going to apologize later.
Yeah. Hello. Hey.
Taylor's always there to put something in your mouth.
Well, Farrell was okay.
Suck my nut juice.
Nobody brought the
Look in my eyes. Okay, greetings, wetlands.
Hi, Juju.
As you all know, we're here because of one man. A pompous, fat, blowhard whose questionable sexual deviance leads one to wonder about the impact he has on the latest piece of cattle he is currently railing. It's never pretty to watch sheep weeping into their wool, but this man, this one reason we're here tonight, never stays long enough to see the damage that he has inflicted. He just usually leaves a 20 on the bedstand and leaves. It's honestly surprising how he can get away with such things. It's amazing he can even find his penis beneath the pendulousness of his ever-expanding gut. The expanse of this man's waistline is eclipsed. The expanse of this man's waistline is eclipsed only by his cyclopean ego, his false sense of self-importance, and poor grasp of history. This man is a blight on society. And I can't believe anybody ever decided to knight him. But enough about Fearle. Lady Hawk,
Yes, sir.
burn any bags lately?
Say what?
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Please sit down, seriously. Political drama aside, as the wetlands, we as the wetlands should all thank Lady Hawk for teaching us how not to run elections ever again. In addition, we should all applaud her and Red Hawk for having their courage to stand up as the first openly gay married couple in the land.
That's what June 30th.
Lady Hawk, I'm glad to see your transgender reassignment surgery has gone on so well. Speaking of